Next up for key gear, this is the card that lets us go from a slow early deck to an oppressive late game deck. That is Dazzling Aurora. At the end of your turn, reveal cards from the top of your main deck until you reveal a unit. Play it ignoring its cost and recycle the rest. This is the main thing we are ramping up to, and this is the card that allows us to get back into games where we can play a ton more units than any other deck as long as we can get to that point in the game. Of course, you do want to be a little bit careful about your opponent's gear removal. However, you are still getting value off this card the turn you play it. The value generated off Dazzling Aurora, though, is only as good as the units you actually play off the card. So that's a very key piece when you're deck building for any Dazzling Aurora deck. You want to make sure that about 99% of your possible hits off Dazzling Aurora are going to be immediately impactful in some way. So you don't really want to be hitting the ramper cards we talked about earlier, so you might play a minimal package of those and you'll play quite a few bombs or boss monster type units in a deck like this. One more thing on the topic of gears, the sample list I will show you later is not playing seals. Now I think Volibear lists will change back and forth on whether or not they'll play gears in the beginning, maybe with more optimization. I think seals probably won't be the most necessary. The reason is your legend provides you with additional runes, so even if you are spending on some power costs, a lot of those power costs will allow you to break even. And when you do get Dazzling Aurora, you're actually not paying power costs on those units that you play. And once you actually get the Dazzling Aurora down, I think it matters a lot less on how many power you spend per turn. So with the right build, you can get to Dazzling Aurora without really using any seals. So I don't think they'll be super necessary in Volibear once things are more optimized.